That's it. Niggas know who I am. I'm Jumane, aka Big Blood, aka Big Dripper. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you would call me Big. You hear me? But I'm here with my nigga Kool-Aid and my producer KL. I'm about to act the fool.
Yes, sir.
About to talk some shit.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long time coming, you feel me? So it's time to motherfucking put shit on the floor, talk about some shit that I got coming up. Whatever, shit.
All right, bet. So before we get started, I'd like to say this is brought to you by Creating Reality Using Dreams, where we inspire people to get shit done on their own terms. So with that being said, let's go back to just to start this off. Of course, we know each other through the car club world. So tell us a little bit about Us Nation, which is your car club, and tell us how it got started and what does it mean.
Us Nation basically, Us Nation is a family. It was put together off of my sister TQ, which is his sister also. You know what I'm saying? She passed. She had a dream. You know what I'm saying? So me being her brother and her, you know what I'm saying, our right hand, I felt like I had to make them dreams stay, you know what I'm saying, continue to go on. So basically shit, it's all her family.
Okay.
You know
so when did y'all start? When did y'all come out together?
What was that? When did we come out? 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
April 24th,
We
2019.
So y'all just
we started
anniversary.
Yeah,
right?
we just had an anniversary.
That's dope.
So it's like this our 2-year anniversary.
Was that the party we went to? Was that that?
No, that was the smoke out.
Yeah, that was the smoke out party we had. We're not doing the anniversary party till our 5th.
It's our 5th year.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Y'all do it like every 5 years, or y'all just waiting
We just
wait till
the fifth one, you know what I'm saying?
Make it more.
Preach longevity.
Yeah.
Like, you've been here 5 years, and it ain't like every year, so make it more special. I get that for sure, for sure.
Motherfucker gonna be waiting on that shit. Like, damn, we're waiting on these niggas to have a real anniversary party.
Yeah, that shit gonna be lit as hell. We will get the footage.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the squad was just basically built on family and love and shit, and everybody was on the same board, and that's when we carried on. We came up with the name. You know what I'm saying? It's only about us. It's only us, and it's against everybody else.
I feel like.
So that's where the Us Nation came from. But then shit, like I said, we started. I've been in car clubs. I've been a sleeve lawyer. I've been a rebel. I was CEO of DNF, CEO of the Rebels, founder of Rebels. You know what I'm saying? So I already had the car club trademark.
Okay.
But I wanted another branch. I wanted to do something different. So I started a social club.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And then when we started the social club, we branched off and came back to the car club world. So that's basically where we are.
How many members y'all got?
Well, as of right now, we have like 10. The max is 10, I believe.
So bet y'all pulling up deep for sure, for sure.
Most definitely. Then we got so many other clubs and so many different outside people that fuck with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas really be thinking like we 40, 50 deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got a foundation. And then outside our foundation, we have families. Outside that foundation, that's where the nation come in at.
That's dope.
So,
Real dope meaning behind that shit. What about you, KL? You in the car club too?
Yeah, I'm the road captain of the Us Nation car club.
Road captain. All right, tell the people who not familiar with the car club world what the road captain, what's his job, his or her job is.
Cause some motherfuckers don't know.
Yeah.
I'm serious that shit.
Mainly,
like ranks and shit.
the road captain job is to make sure that his lines stay in order, from front to back. You know what I'm saying? When it come to blocking, your road captain assigns certain blockers to block when they supposed to block. You know what I'm saying? Your road captain is the one that's in control of how fast you go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you speeding, then everybody else gonna speed behind you. Mm-hmm. But if you cruising and you chill, everybody else gonna be chill. You know what I'm saying? So the road captain pretty much dictate what goes on the road. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to wrap it up, the road captain the one like, hey, we gotta go. You gonna be here. I want you to put right here. Hey, I know you the boss, my nigga, but you gonna hold this spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what the road captain do. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? And then you gotta have, willing members to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? To be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a teamwork.
It's a teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Because if I look good doing it, then you gonna look good doing it, then we gonna look good doing it.
That's good.
You
So,
know what I mean?
what would what's the biggest, or like what's the most important lesson that you've learned with being inside of a car club?
Watching the traffic, watching what other people do. I mean, because before I was in a car club, I really didn't pay attention to what other drivers did, or I paid attention to my surroundings on the road, but not like how I do now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
read that
saying?
traffic for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when we're doing a ride out and it's like 100 cars. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You really gotta know how to weave and bob. You know what I'm saying?
And how to drive.
And work your car. You know what I'm saying?
And know your car limits.
Exactly.
What about you, Red? What's the most important lesson that the car club world has taught you?
Stay away from fuck niggas.
Big lesson.
Mind your motherfucking business.
Oh, that's a big lesson right there.
That's what I learned. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know I shouldn't be in other people's business. I didn't know that you would get yourself caught up in a lot of fuckery being in somebody else's business.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned that, you know, I most definitely learned that in the car club world. Taught me how to talk to people. Be very
Inspire more on that. What do you mean talk to people?
Like I wasn't good on words. I wasn't good with kicking with people, being friendly, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of opened me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of helped me get connected with people and shit like that. Be able to make doors open for my squad and shit like that. Doors were staying closed because I didn't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People looking at me how they want to look at me, but not knowing that there's a brilliant mind behind all this tattoo, ratchet ass, crazy shit that niggas be.
Right. You ever what's that dude name? Derek. Damn, I forgot his last name. But his name Derek. So he a YouTuber or whatever. Well, I wouldn't call him a YouTuber. He's an influencer. But he rich as fuck. He's a serial entrepreneur. He made his he got his own education curriculum.
I'm talking about the guy with the beard.
No, he got tattoos all over his face.
Yeah, hell yeah, with the kids.
Yeah.
And
They
then
be
talking
loading
shit
his
about
guns
it
and all
with
that
the-
shit. Yeah. So, like, yeah, he's smart as fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? And he made, like, I think they said he made, like, 11 million in the pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, it's to show me.
Yeah, I know.
I typed the fuck out of my face so I can make 11 million in the pandemic. Like, fuck out of here. When you want me to start? Like, fuck that.
Definitely.
So that's dope as hell. So, with that being said, how do you go about how do you go about not tripping on people, or like just not letting it rub you the wrong way when people look at you the wrong way, like just judge you and think just because this day and whatever you must be this and whoop de whoop.
It's a great book that everybody probably done read in their life once or twice. It's called the Bible. And it's a story in the Bible, and they say that nigga was crucified, talked about, misjudged, all this type of shit. So when I think about it like that, somebody else went through it. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? And if he can deal with it, I can too.
Right.
And through all that shit and that little story, that great story, he still kept his head up high. He still preached the word. He still motherfucking made sure shit was positive through all the shit that he was doing. And when you giving out negative energy, it's gonna create negative energy. So why would I fight that negative energy with a negative? When I could just look at you and be like, okay.
Right. Oh yeah, that's dope as hell.
I expect you to judge me. When you learn how to expect people and expect what they're gonna do and accept that shit, you carry on a little bit different.
So don't let nobody else ever fuck you over. Pay attention to the way they move, their antics, what they say to you, how they look at you. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to people who don't clap when you win it.
That part.
Like, that's the part you need to pay attention to. All right, so Bang. I know both y'all into music, right?
Yeah.
So how long y'all been doing this music?
Oh man, me since I was 8 years old.
It's dope. You're vetting the game.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been writing music since I was 8. I just put my pen down like maybe 5 months ago and said I'm not gonna never write another song.
Yeah. How you come to that conclusion?
Cause he got me.
That too, but I didn't say I wasn't gonna never make music.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was gonna never write another song. You know what I'm saying? Which is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been listening to a lot of entertainers that's already heavy, that they marks in the game, and I was always wondering why Wayne say he don't write, why Jay-Z say he don't write, and I've been writing my whole life, and my songs is fire. You know what I'm saying? But something is missing from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And all these other niggas telling me that they don't write and they on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? So
but there's a lot of niggas that write though. Kendrick still write
you know
for show.
but
Drake still write for show.
You have great
but
writers.
you
have great writers.
Right, yeah.
You have
know what I'm
niggas
saying?
who's meant to be writers. That's why you got ghostwriters. But you got some niggas that need to spill their soul.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he gets.
So look, Wayne was a prolific writer.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
And then he just like fuck.
Remember, he
like,
took his whole all his pads
and just rapped
Exactly.
and then
So-
just threw that bitch away.
So that's the type of thing I put myself under, because as me being a writer, you know what I'm saying, anybody that ever listened to my music, anybody that ever heard anything I ever spit gonna tell you like, damn, that KL penmanship is on another level.
Mm-hmm.
That's anybody. You know what I'm saying? That I fuck with, or even just heard my music gonna be like, oh yeah, that nigga got heavy bars, heavy metaphors. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? And I was stuck in that. But as time goes on, you know what I'm saying, music changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to change with it.
With time.
If you don't, you get left behind. And it's bad. It's either you get left behind when you a millionaire. Just imagine when you just a average Joe.
And not to cut you off, but I just want to say, bro, I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Because I just watched the fucking performance that you just did when you put the caption say, I don't care if it's one person in the room or 1,000 people in the room, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro,
I gotta put up that whole video. Though.
that shit was lit, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I was sitting there like, damn, man, I'll fuck with Kool-Aid on the music. But certain niggas you'll get in that lab with, bro, and their mind is not on the same level as yours.
Yeah.
And he like I'm a astronaut, but he's a Martian. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that shit, that I'm like, damn, like that shit crazy, bro.
I appreciate that, but don't let that deter you from calling me to the studio, man. I know how to
most
fit in, I know how to
definitely.
fit in the bags for
Because
sure.
I would want you to turn me into
Right,
something.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Short,
right.
turn me on to something. That's like this nigga. It's certain this nigga could come in here and make a song, bro, and I was in my head, I'm like, man, I wish he shut the fuck up. But then when I hear it, I'm like, this shit cold. But I couldn't get on it. You feel me? I'm not. I don't see where I will fit in on this shit because of what I got to say or my delivery.
You just gotta like. When I look at it, like, if you like, you know, you'll find out. Like, I'm not the say the hoodest nigga in the fucking world. Of course, I came from the like not from the streets. I came from the hood, but I'm not a street nigga. You feel me? So like, I can hold my weight.
I heard what he said, right? That's something you gotta pinpoint out here in the streets, bro.
You gotta know it.
Please say that again.
I said I'm a hood nigga, but I'm not a street nigga.
And that's what I try to tell niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I am, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was born in the streets, I was raised in the gutter, you know what I'm saying? But as me living in life and experience, it took me away from certain atmospheres, certain entities.
I was under like,
you know what I'm saying?
My mom wasn't having that shit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And my mother wasn't having it.
My mom wasn't having that shit.
No matter how much I wanted to do this or how much I wanted to be this, you know what I'm saying? My OG wasn't having it.
Right.
My mama took me out of public school and put me in a private charter school. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't having it. While everybody going to Osborne, I'm going to school in Dearborn. You know what I'm saying? Mama wasn't having it.
Right.
You feel me?
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So and I thank her for it. I'm not saying like it was a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Because I graduated young. I went to college. It was good. You know what I'm saying?
Nice experiences.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't bad. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm from. I was born on 7 Mile Chalmers. You know what I'm saying? I was born in this bitch in '87. This is where I'm from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gassing this shit or just you know what I'm saying or saying I'm from the red zone. I'm the red zone. You know what I'm saying? I was born here. My mama was born over here.
Like
my father was born over here.
And that's like I wish more people would just like wouldn't be scared of being themselves. Like, or try to impress. Like at the end of the day, most of these niggas be trying to impress bitches that don't even fucking want them, bro.
It's
Definitely.
not impressing bitches anymore.
They
bro.
be trying to.
They're impressing niggas.
Oh, yeah, you right. Cause it did flip the other way now.
Then pressing niggas. The bitches don't even give a fuck no more. They fucking bums.
they
fucking having baby by bums and everything. They don't give a fuck. A bitch gonna get a pussy up regardless. But you got these niggas, bro, that's sitting out here worried about what another nigga doing, what another nigga got. And
I do
live
be seeing that shit. Like, but I be trying to block all that shit out. Like,
but that's them niggas with bitch tendencies. And I don't mean to say bitch to disrespect women because I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And why is that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's lacking certain shit, lacking masculinity. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I mean, but at the end of the day,
niggas lacking that presence.
Niggas lack a father figure going on.
That's what exactly is. That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I say it all the time. Niggas was raised by their mamas.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad because I was raised by my mama. But my mama didn't raise no bitch though.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the difference. My mama let you bump your head. You feel, well, bust your ass. Get up and
You know
try
what
to
to do
do
next
that.
time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know not what to do next time.
You know?
That's dope. So Drew, how long you been doing music?
I always been rapping. Like, I always rapped, but it was, I had certain times in my life. I ain't no young nigga, I'm old. So it's times in
We
my
all
life
experienced out here.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. I had a lot of
Little-
different
Little
opportunities.
experience.
I cut all my gray hairs off, but trust me, they there.
When I was younger, I had a rap group called Team 100.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just used to do it, but I never took it serious. I always was the type of nigga like how bro is. Like, I wanted to learn how to record. I wanted to learn how to be a producer. Shit like that. I never looked at myself like, yeah, I'm just gonna be the rapper, the nigga that stand up. I wouldn't. I ain't never felt like that.
And not to cut bro off, that's what I was though. I was the rapper, not the producer. I was forced into that shit.
You know what
I'm saying? Like,
switching and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because Bobby being around other rappers and other singers that had more, I'm not gonna say they had better skill than me because I never say that, but more of a fan base than me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
More
popular.
known, more popular than me. You know what I'm saying? So I was always around that little circle. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into the circle, all I could do at this moment was learn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So instead of me learning how to rap, I already had that down pat. Everybody could say it. That nigga cold as fuck. Everybody want to feature. You know what I'm saying?
That was my thing. Like, niggas like, bro, you can rap, but I always felt like shit. I wasn't put in the right position. I wasn't the right chemistry. It was always something off when I wanted to do the shit. The fan base ain't shit. I can get 1,000 people to motherfucking come out to a show.
And that's what he got. Bro got that. Bro got the fan base down pack. I was just telling him, bro, you can go do it. We could probably sell out the gardens just off the people you know by itself.
I wouldn't even call it a fan base. He has a community of people that fuck with him.
You
And
know
that's
and that's your entourage. That's your
you
fan
got
base.
that community
That's
don't.
your
You
people.
got that handful that don't. But that handful stand out so much more than
And the handful that don't fuck with you gonna still fuck with you because they want to see what you doing. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come to your event just to see what you doing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, how I try to look at life. If everybody love your shit, you doing something wrong or somebody lying to you.
Definitely.
You need to find people who are like, oh, somebody don't like it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's all right,
Yeah.
good. Or you don't like it? Keep
gotta be
not liking
something
it.
wrong.
Because hate shouldn't kill you. It should make you thrive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hate don't bring you down and bring you up. Honestly.
It's just like, but at the same time, like you can't even blame people individually for the way people are now in today's society, because I look at it as like my whole conspiracy theory is like that participation award fucks everything up. Oh, you get an award just for showing up, and you get the same award for the nigga who, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga gotta come in your shit.
Like,
yeah.
bro, I'm like, that just fucked up people's mentality. That was all like, that made them feel like now they owe something. Like, oh, I showed up. Now y'all gotta like me. Now I put on this belt. Y'all gotta like me. I put on these glasses. Y'all gotta like me.
Yeah.
Type shit. And then when they still figure out they a fucking lame, they be hurting their heart. They be doing all kind of fuck shit, bro. But yeah, that shit.
I used to be like this, bro. I used to be like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still like this. If you don't support me, I won't support you. I gotta stop that. That goes back to that negative and negative. If you don't support me, oh well, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bother you so much by showing up at every one of your events. I'm gonna bother you so much by supporting you heavy as fuck to the point where your own people gonna be like, why the fuck we don't fuck with them? Like, is it something personal? Because they come in and show us mad fucking love.
That's a dope ass.
You feel what I'm saying? It's trickery by deception, bro. You don't think I got a problem with you, and I'll never allow you to know that. I'll never allow you to think I got an issue with you. I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm gonna show you.
And you can't live life having issues with people. You know what I'm saying? That's impossible. It's impossible for you to live and really live having issues with the world.
It's impossible to be happy inside and let somebody affect that.
Mm-hmm.
With the it's one thing that Nipsey said that he got from somebody. It's like, would you rather be at peace with yourself and war with the world, or at war with the world and at peace with yourself? So it's like, niggas rather be at war with themselves trying to please the world instead of, you know what I'm saying, pleasing themselves. And then there is no war. Once you have once you have peace, the world is peace. Once you like yourself, you love yourself. Can't nobody say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just talking about, like, that's a lot of the reason why it's hate and jealousy. Is because niggas don't love themselves.
Exactly.
Because if you did, you
couldn't care about me if you loved yourself, yo. Really, bro. You couldn't give a fuck about
what nobody talking about, man.
You know, I love me, especially if it's about you.
I'm comfortable with me.
You know
when I go to sleep at night, nigga, I don't feel bad when I go to sleep. I feel good.
I don't even get the count sheet when I.
But the problem is, these so-called men not comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people though. People show what people like, then they like try to do shit to get what people like, and then when they don't get the like it's a weird, like, people just want to feel love so much and so fast.
You know what that sound like? That sound like the girl with the booty pic. You got the booty pic, but you don't want the attention. You don't want nobody in your DM.
Bro!
Like that makes you want to
twerking, bro. You see her twerking on
ass naked on
live. About you. Niggas hurt me.
Like,
bitch, you got a whole cup of iced tea sitting right there. It's outside. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
You brought me to the water, and now you telling me don't drink
it.
And I'm thirsty as shit. By the way, we walked here.
You know, through the desert, right?
You got me hot and bothered. Thirsty
than a motherfucker.
See, that's exactly
3 o'clock in the morning.
That's exactly why I stay off social media. I don't even have time to, like, that should be fun. My anxiety too bad for all that. A lot of people don't even know I got anxiety like that because I don't really talk about it. But bro, my shit is horrible. Like, I'm an overthinker too because I'm a Virgo. Like, so my overthinking mixing my Virgo shit, like, the anxiety shit be the worst. But
yeah, man, trust me.
That's why I can't just be walking out. I'm like, why am I looking at you twerking? I can't fuck. You feel me?
Every day I gotta think these motherfuckers so I don't snap on y'all that. Cause that shit is real life shit. That anxiety a bad motherfucker. I get nervous too fast, bro. Just thinking about some shit.
Right.
It might not even be serious, nigga. I'll think about it and just be like, nah, it's a problem. And it's not. It's just that's the way a nigga think now, man. Like, any little bitty thing, I gotta address it. I can't let no nigga be on no whole shit with me. No bitch talk crazy. Can't no bitch talk crazy to me, man. Like, you gotta be a stand-up nigga and stand for something. If you don't, you gonna get pushed around and gonna be falling for anything come your way.
Can't be no pushover for sure. Always stand your ground. But yeah. So with that being said, let's switch over to like let's talk about Cut the Beef. While we on energy, let's tip to the other scale. Let's talk about tell the people what Cut the Beef is. Cause I don't want to misspeak or misinform the people.
Well, Cut the Beef, man, was basically it was something that me and my family, we came up with, where like I come from the streets. I'm really in the streets. Like, to this day, I'm still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I see so much shit, unnecessary shit, and at that time, it was a lot of shit going on in my neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? When I say neighborhoods, I'm known from 75 to Moraine. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody know anything about the Beehive, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. From the Beehive to A-Deuce, nigga, I'm known from all through this bitch.
Dope.
So for me to hear and see that my people they don't like each other. My people beef with each other. My people killing each other. At this time, it was like a war zone on 7 Mile. And nobody knew where the shit was coming from, why it was going on, or none of this shit. So basically, I came up with like, shit, we just gonna march. And we gonna walk up to the streets, nigga. I'm from here, so if I walk through this bitch, and I have a bunch of motherfuckers walk through this motherfucker with me, and we speak in peace, niggas gonna pay attention to that shit, especially if it's me. And I had to realize that sometimes it gonna take the worst motherfucker to set a perfect example. So if you take me, you take the nigga that's in the streets, doing what the fuck is going on, I'm active. But I say, fuck that shit, I'm tired of this shit, bro. We gotta come up with some type of solution. Niggas paid attention to it. And then it was just a blessing because, you know what I'm saying, my S&B niggas, they got involved with it. You know what I'm saying? They put me on a platform with them. You know what I'm saying? I had some other righteous people around me. I got a chance to get involved with some Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to learn some more literature and some more knowledge about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I fell back for a second because there's a lot of politics in that shit.
I was just about to ask, like,
that shit is serious. And when it really boiled down to things, you gotta be ready for it. And if you ain't ready for it, they're gonna eat your ass alive. And you'll be used. That's basically what happened. I made it on CNN, all that shit, but I was used. You feel me? My words wasn't put out there as what they should have been put out there as. I was made to look like something that I wasn't. I didn't want to look like. Words were switched up. Yeah. So it was
through CNN or through like
CNN did. CNN did that shit.
Fuck you, CNN.
Yeah, they took the whole story, made shit. It was just fucked up to where I had issues in my own neighborhood behind that shit. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, it's no secret. I'm a fucking gang nigga. I'm a blood. So that shit caused issues because words was mixed up, fucked up. So fuck CNN. But at the end of the day, is everything good? Everything was understood. You know what I'm saying? And I stepped back for a second because I was told to. Because I wasn't smart enough yet. I needed to do a little bit more research and learn more.
Let me just stop you real quick, like, cause I just want to point out what you're doing right now. A lot of niggas need to learn that to excel in life. Look at yourself in the motherfucking mirror. Know who you are. Know who you ain't. Know your weaknesses. Know your strengths. Don't be afraid to say you don't know something.
Right.
Don't be afraid to say you have to go learn it. Don't be afraid to step down to do the research so you can be more knowledgeable.
For real.
Because a lot of people don't do that. People just like, nigga, I know everything. Well, fuck them. Fuck them. I'm right. That's how I feel, you know. But continue, bro. I just had to point out to the people just to peak game on that part.
Most definitely. I realized I wasn't ready. So until I'm ready, that's when I really step out here on that shit for real. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, I do a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Cut the Beef, Us Nation. We are a non-profitable organization. Everything that we do, we come out our pockets for. We feed the homeless. We take care of a lot of shit. We do a lot of shit. We don't post a lot of shit. Unless my presidents and my you know what I'm saying, my high rankers want to do it, but other than that, I don't really promote that shit because that's not what I'm doing it for. I said, it goes back to
we don't do this shit for the attention.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm doing this, you know, and
we do it because we believe.
I feel so good inside, bro, that I was a nigga that was one day starving. I used to sleep on the porch.
It is.
You get what I'm saying?
We do it because we believe people hungry.
And for me to help somebody that was in that same predicament.
Oh, so look, I don't know how old this is. Like, I just saw it and it was posted. Well, not at the time of me seeing it, it was posted like 9 hours ago. But I was watching this shit on Instagram and it was like, cause you know how like people always talk about giving back and all that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but they always do it to some big charity, you know what I'm saying? Blase split. So, Young Thug, and Gunna, they went to the local jail and bonded out like 30 motherfuckers. just was like, yo, they called the lawyer, they called the DAs, prosecutors, and took out as many people as they could. Like, and of course, it was non-violent offenders, but 30 people.
That's
bonded them out. I was
That's
like,
dope as
damn.
fuck.
I'm like, now that shit was lit.
Yeah,
That's
real.
If that shit don't blow, like, I don't know how old it is, but if that shit don't go viral, bro,
It's
like,
not
that
gonna
shit-
go
that
viral.
shit
It's
is
not
viral.
gonna go
like,
viral,
come
but it
on,
should go
bro,
viral.
like, that
That
shit
shit
is
been viral.
fire,
It should
bro.
definitely go viral.
That
Most
shit is
definitely.
fire.
That's
But I
fire.
ain't gonna go on that bitch and get ordered.
Man,
Man, what?
you know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
niggas in that bitch like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get out.
No. That shit
Niggas knew they was gonna have to fight their case in that bitch.
Mhm.
And I saw that shit. I'm like, damn. That shit inspired me to do something like nice. I don't even know what to do yet. Like,
That's
I'm gonna figure something out to do, but when I do, like, it ain't gonna be to that extent. I ain't got that much money yet. Like, I can't go buying 30 niggas out. I probably can buy one nigga out. Like, one random ass nigga. But free all the real ones. Keep all the fuck ones.
Right, free Vic, man.
So what else we got on the flow, gentlemen? I feel like that was a dope ass conversation for sure. What y'all got coming up next?
We most definitely with Big 3. Shout out to my nigga Don Juan and the Foreign family in Big 3. We got the Mother's Day cookout. It's our 4th annual. Me and that nigga been rocking with me since I've been in this
Smoke
shit.
Blacks on a Cadillac.
Yeah. Like, that's why I say me and this nigga got history. This 5 years in. You feel me? So this ain't no new relationship and ain't no clout chasing. This ain't no none of that
It's
shit.
like my first friend outside of my car club. In the car club world. It was him, it was Tone,
Yeah.
and Marv. Them niggas always been cool with me, man. And probably missing a couple other people, but I'm smoking, I'm drinking. Don't be sensitive. But yeah, so you said on Mother. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be there because my day is already booked for Mother's Day, so I know that shit gonna be hype as hell. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be there. So that's on May 9th,
Yeah.
Mother's Day. What else y'all got coming up? You got any music dropping? Any videos coming out?
Game Time video dropping soon. Game Time already on YouTube. Shit, bro, got.
What's your rap name?
Right now, I don't know, man.
So how can they find?
find?
How they gonna find it on YouTube?
It's Jumane.
All right.
You know, I can't. You know,
Keep it
I
real
don't,
there.
I don't know, bro. I don't got no gimmick, man. I just want to be me. Like if I'm just a shit talker. And if you listen to my music, that's what you're gonna hear, some shit talking. And I'm gonna tell the truth.
Big Jew, the shit talker.
Big Jew, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say whatever you call me, make sure you put a big in front of it.
Oh yeah, that's dope. So make sure y'all look that up on YouTube.
That's
You know what I'm
Game
saying?
Time with a Y. That's TYME. Look, Game Time. Video dropping soon. We already shot it. You know, I had it playing in the background and shit.
If y'all was paying attention, if not, go back and rewatch it.
But yeah, bro got plenty fucking music out.
No. He gonna tell the people himself. KL, tell the people what you got coming up next.
Yeah, well, up next I'm dropping a compilation album, and I'm gonna. It's basically gonna be me with a whole bunch of features. You know what I'm saying? The whole,
Is it done?
It's pretty much done
Okay,
already.
fine.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
I gotta drop my song.
Let me get a verse.
Huh?
Let me get a verse.
I got
Definitely,
like
if
4
you want a
songs.
verse,
I need a verse for
How many
sure.
songs are you doing there?
Uh,
How
I
many
want a
songs
verse
is
for
it?
sure.
it was just 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, and what I'm doing is
Can I put Game Time on there?
no,
Fuck you,
because
bro.
Game Time is a solo track, and that's your solo track. It's not featuring. It's not KL featuring.
It is. You
Jumane.
produced it.
Right, but that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you engineered it. I
You know what I'm
produced
saying?
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't write it. I made it. Whatever words y'all niggas use in the rap game, I did that shit. But if it wasn't for that nigga, it wouldn't have sound good. It wouldn't sound how it sound when I dropped it. So that's dope.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the compilation project.
You got a
know
name
what I'm saying? Huh?
You got a name for it?
Actually, no, I don't have a name for it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not done. Most of the music is done, like I said, and I'm just putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Something I thought about maybe a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Before I release my album, because I'm actually working on an album. You know what I'm saying? I got a single out right now that's already out. It's called Cold. You know what I'm saying? Video. You know what I'm saying? I got about 11,000 views. You know what I'm saying? I ain't super big, but the song nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm working. You know what I'm saying? And it's out worldwide. You know what I'm saying? It's on iTunes, Spotify. It's everywhere.
All DSPs.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I put it out myself. You know what I'm saying? I did it myself.
It was dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Kutt, creating reality using dreams, getting shit done your motherfucking self.
And and then I'm working on, you know what I'm saying, my own project is Long Coming ×2. Long Time Coming ×2. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I named it Long Time Coming ×2 is because I had a previous album that I did when I was under McCree Entertainment that never got released called Long Time Coming. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't get released because of, you know what I'm saying, because it wasn't dope or anything like that. It got released because of the type of situation that we was in. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And sometimes politics is politics. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be careful about them.
You feel me? Politics is politics. So
make sure you read the terms and agreements.
You wouldn't believe it, but I was signed to Black Lagoon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was
wait, you gotta let them get off.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta let them get off.
you know, so yeah, so it's long time coming ×2. You know what I'm saying? And that's dropping in August. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I already got a single out, and I'm gonna drop this compilation out before I drop my album. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we doing a video to every song on the compilation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I already got my cameraman.
So that's coming out in May.
You know what I'm saying? So he already ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a movie. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely need a piece on that.
You know what I'm saying? So this is shit I've been thinking about. You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna grab their attention? You know what I'm saying? And this is my plan. If I got fucking 7 motherfuckers from the city that's all hot, you know what I'm saying? That's on this bitch with me. You know what I'm saying? And we all on different songs. You know what I'm saying? And we all put that attention out there. They have no choice but to grab it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you featured on some shit that's hot as fuck, you ain't gonna do nothing but promote it. Right?
Of course.
I mean,
you got 5 niggas on one song, that's 5 niggas that's gonna promote that bitch.
I'm gonna promote everything.
That's 500 different people that's gonna see that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So,
Fuck yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely need a, where can they follow you?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can follow me at IamKL on IamKL _ on Instagram. You can follow me at Kevin Lathan on Facebook because I am who I am. That's the name my mama gave me, so that's what I rock with. You know what I'm saying? KL, my first album. You can go ahead and download that. That's already out. That's the first album that I put out myself. You know what I'm saying? Which is the first album that I ever did legally, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's still technically my first album, you know what I mean? So, but yeah.
I have yet to put out an album yet.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, so I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? Now I got my own shit, so it's a different thing, you know what I'm saying? Because at a time, you dealing with other people's shit and what other people got going on, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that slow down your process, even though they main focus is to better the process, but not knowing, sometimes it slows it down.
Yeah, wait.
You know what I'm saying? Feel me?
Trust me, bro. Y'all know. Y'all be watching my shits.
So we working. So we working. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting bro in the lab. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to get focused. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we working. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of projects going on.
I'm dropping a mixtape. It's called I'm Not a Rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they got a few mixtapes called I'm Not a Rapper already.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna hear it. I'm gonna tell you every song.
That's what he say. He'd drop some fire ass bars and then say, "Man, I'm not a rapper, man."
I just know how to do this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I just like how music sounds.
But yeah.
You get an African in here and he beat on this table. I'm spitting that shit.
So while you talking, where can they follow you at?
Facebook.
Yup.
I got like 10 pages. Dripper Davenport, Jumane Smith 5 times. What else I got? Cut the beef.
Yes.
Kutt with a K. It's Kuttbeef. You got Redrick.
Redrick.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got Redrick Cash. Cash with a K. That's RIDICK. Yeah, Cash with a K. So, yeah, it's a lot of them pages. So you can find
Somebody
me.
just tagged you on Instagram. Because I had posted a picture that we had took in that.
Yeah, but I can't get in my old page no more. So I gotta start a whole new one. Which should be good because it's a lot of bad things on that Instagram. It was like 3,000 pictures on there, bro. Yeah, I had like a lot of
that
views.
Che.
Yeah, that's my baby. Fuck yeah. That's my baby.
But he said, what up, though? Since you ain't on Instagram, he said, what up,
You
though?
already know.
He said the real ones, honey.
That's my baby, man. We grew up together and shit.
Well, now we working, baby.
Yeah, so I'm going to sign it out right there because I actually got to go back to work. And I got to go make some more money. But this Kool-Aid the Entertainer signing out on Kicking It with Conversations with Kool-Aid. Y'all can find me at Instagram, KU_LAID, on Twitter as well, and on Instagram, just type in 313KULAID, and you're going to find me pop up. Oh, and all DSPs is KU-LAID, the with 2 E's, Entertainer.
We don't have a song coming out soon.
Yeah, so you want to give an outro?
Shit, man. Shout out to Us Nation, nigga. Shout out to my fam. Everybody know. Shout out to these new car clubs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the social clubs that fuck with us. Shout out to Sin City. Shit. Just shout out me. Shout out this nigga for coming through. He came all the way to the red zone, nigga. Come to motherfucking bar with us. And this real nigga shit.
Any shout outs, Kale?
Man, shout out to the world, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's doing something positive. And shout out to the niggas that's doing shit to take care of shit. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period.
That's dope. And
Shout out to the mamas that take care of their kids.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
that's dope. And the ones that spending that stimmy on them too.
You okay? And they gave their baby daddies a couple of dollars too. All the real
Well,
ones.
real MVPs.
Yeah, we signing out, John.
Well,